Hi fam! Welcome to the Autism Special. I didn't get in the right place so the light doesn't get in the way, so about that. Today I'm going to talk about what I take out on a daily basis. I'm going to start with my coat. This is a coat I've been using at the moment, thin, waterproof, because I'll be wearing thick jackets and I'll be getting really warm when I'm walking out and stuff because I walk everywhere. So, in the pocket of whatever coat I'm wearing, and it's this pink one at the moment, leave Alice. My dog is smelling things. I didn't find the pocket. I have poo bags. This is a nappy sack. I use them because when I go out and I forgot, they're the cheapest things and easier thing to find. But you can find them in any supermarket and in most shops. But I rather use normal poo bags, like these biodegradable ones. I have a few tissues. This one is used, but I used the same one for a couple of days. And my dog can smell some food, so that's what I have in one pocket. I have house keys as well. I make sure I have a mask in my pocket. So if there isn't one in my bag because I forgot, there's one in my pocket. And if I'm too lazy to go in the bag when I'm in the shop. And some extra sugars for when I get a Costa. So that's everything I have in my bag. Leave that alone. So you're trying to eat a tissue. And I'm using, now going on to bag. This is a bag I'm using at the moment, but I do use different bags, and these are the stuff I try to have in them. So, a first aid kit, in case anything happens, but no, they don't go in there. Charcoal tablets, just in case. Hand sanitizer, because at the moment, that is really important. Some face masks, so I know I got some in my bag. I got a Winnie the Pooh one and a Welsh flag one. Well, I do live in Wales and we are going into lockdown, so plan your day accordingly. Hand cream. I take to use the toilet because I do have a disability. If I really need the toilet and there's none open, I can guarantee almost all the time, anywhere in the UK, I can use the toilet. You can get these from your councils. Stop licking my pillow. So get it from any councils or from your local library or your local one shop, council shop, for £3. You don't need proof of disability. They don't care. But I think they should. Because then it's only for people with disabilities. They normally would actually show they do ask for one. Usually it's already on your record, so they do go on your record and it's already there. But if they do ask for one, to take a doctor's note. Easy. And this is what my dogs wear. My dog is a service dog, so she has this harness. It has 2 patches on. This one that says access required by law, no exceptions. The only exception they can have is if they're not well behaved, they can ask you to leave. If they're too dirty, they can ask you to leave. But any other reason, they must allow. I have this 2-thing lead thing that we used when we were training her. And it just comes in really handy. It makes the lead the right length for me to hold it close to me. And this blue lead I got from Amazon that says service dog. They should not be available on Amazon because people can easily fake it, and that's a problem. Because I had a problem going into Marks and Spencer's the other day. Wasn't too much of a problem because it was just sorted there and then. I gave them a lesson while I was there. they said you're not allowed into the food hall with a service animal. But this person was just like someone on the door. They went to go and get one manager, and that person said, yeah, then that no dogs allowed. But then I reminded them that they must allow. I have used the wrong tone of voice, but I don't think I did, but I might have done by mistake. They went to talk to the head guy in that shop, and he came down, saw that the dog actually had a harness and everything on. Said, yeah, the dog it actually is allowed. The problem we had was last time someone came in without any ID. No ID. So not use the ID word because you don't need an ID. Didn't have the service dog lead or collar or anything to say it's a service dog. It was just a normal dog going into a shop. So it was like Alex, looking like that, with no lead, nothing to go into a shop. So there was no proof that it was a service dog. You must have something on your service animal that says they're a service animal. That's a must. It's not like in America where you can just walk into anywhere without anything on them. But in the UK, they must have something on them to say they're a service dog. Because they need to know. Because, or it can be just, that's the one thing that's different. And it's a good difference because it means they're more aware. It didn't have to be like a certain one. It just had to be one that says it. And that's the bad thing. Because you can buy them online anywhere. You can easily buy them off Amazon. You can buy them off eBay, Facebook, anywhere. And I don't think you should. I think you should only be able to get them from your council. But then they have to be proper service dog for someone with a disability. You would have to, it would be better to have proof of your disability, even if it's a doctor's note or your diagnosis letter. But because you can buy them from anywhere, anybody can fake it. And that's just not good. It is terrible, because then anybody can fake it. Because people who really need a service dog need to be able to take them in without being questioned. But if people start doing it against the law, not good. But then people who seriously need them will be questions. Saying, you don't need it, you don't look disabled. But I am. The thing I hate is when people say, you don't look disabled. I'm like, I got autism. So, but most of the time, people are nice. They say, why do you have a service dog? I got autism. I'm like, oh, your dog really does help you then. And I to talk to them. They get educated on it. And they did like it. And a lot of times they say, your dog is well trained. Unless I'm with mum or dad, then she's not trained well. Need to work on that. And I am. But when she's just with me or with just dad or just mum, she's really well trained. Otherwise, we need to train on that bit, and we will do. Top of that. I thought I had something there, but I didn't. So yeah. That's my little rant on people making service animals. Yeah, and I take shopping bags with me because I'm not paying 5-10p. I will if I need to, but I don't. Oh yeah, and I have a bus pass. I'm not going to show it you because it's in one of my other bags. I need to move it. Basically, it's just a card. That is a card size thing that you just tap, then you get free bus rides. Just in Wales. I can use it in England if the bus is coming from Wales, I get on in Wales, or I'm getting off in Wales. But if it's a bus just around Wales, no. Give me a minute. So I can't use the bus back just to travel around like London, because I can't. It won't work. I can't use it to travel around Birmingham or Liverpool. It has to be in either Cardiff, Holyhead, Rail, Clan, places like that in Wales only, unless it's leaving and coming back into Wales. That's the only exception. So yeah, that's about the bus pass. I just had to apply for it and send a copy of proof that I got disability. Then I got one. It was that easy. It was free. But if you lose it, then you have to pay, because they're getting reissued with a new one. But your first one, if you don't ever lose that one, then it's free. Then the bus travel is completely free, unless you forget it. Then you have to pay. I also got a cinema card. I shouldn't have got it because the cinemas are closed. They did reopening, then they're going to reclose again on Friday, because we're going into circuit breaker lockdown, so I won't be able to use it ever this year. And it's valid for 1 full year. So I shouldn't have got it. But when I did order it, I didn't know COVID was going to happen. COVID was way in the future. So at the time, if I used it 1 or 2 times, then I would have got the money's worth, but I didn't. And I can use it in any cinema in the UK. And to find out more about that, I put in on the internet disability cinema card, and it should come up. And to find out about the bus pass, put in disability bus pass, and there might be one in your area. And for the toilet key, go into your local council website, put in radar key in your search box, which usually there is, and it should come up with all the information you need. I just found out from other people with disability, and I just went down to the library, paid £3, filled the form out on their computer screen thing for the shop, and got it there and then. Sometimes they have to order it, and they'll ask for your address, so they're going to be delivered to you. Or they say, can you come down in a day or 2 to pick it up? Then you pick it up, then you can use it. And they never change the locks. And if they do, then you'll probably get one for free. But not all disabled toilets, they can use them. You can only use them on council-owned toilets. And if it doesn't work, and you have to pay to use the toilet, and there's someone working there, so when you got the key, and they should let you in for free, because they did with me in Rail, when the key didn't work. It was the right key, because I could tell by the lock and everything, but it just didn't work. And my dog had all the stuff on, so that helped, and they let me in without paying, because normally it probably would have worked on that door, but it was jammed or something. So yeah, there was something wrong with the door. That happens, so, but they let me in for free. Alexa, end. So about that, that was my alarm to tell me to do my next stage of my nighttime routine. And I will film my nighttime and daytime routine and a day in a life soon. But I'm not doing it now, so talk about bus pass, radar key, cinema card, what I have in my day bag, what I have in my coat, what happened in the shop. Yeah, and I think that will do for this video. I will have the next one coming up soon. If you got questions, search on Facebook. Let me just look up the name, because no one has gone on the Facebook page for a while. I just need to remind myself of what it was called. It's called Autism Info. That's the Facebook page. If you got any questions, join the Facebook page Autism Info and send me a question on there, and I might answer it on there, or I might answer it in a future video. So don't forget to like, subscribe and click the bell icon. Oh yeah, and last thing, I don't have comments on here because there's some really bad people in the world and I just don't like comments because they could be mean, rude. I just don't like them. So that's why I told you about the Facebook page. Don't forget to like, subscribe and click the bell icon. Bye!